No,
Okay, start now.
but you got to get online, Pinky. You're not on. You got to go to YouTube.
When I start. Oh, it's already.
Have you gone to YouTube and cut and pasted over?
What do you mean?
Oh, I don't know what I mean.
Yeah,
Look.
here. It's already live.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we got, excellent connection.
All right.
So we're going to start now.
Okay.
Yes,
And
right.
you're sure you cut and pasted everything over and it worked?
What paste? Yeah, of course.
The code.
I already have The what?
The code. You cut and pasted the code over.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
And we already heard.
All right. All right.
Oh, yes. All right. All right. Hello, world. Welcome back to my channel. This is Filipina Wife Abroad. Good evening, world. No, good evening, USA. And good morning, Philippines. Good afternoon and good morning, Asia, right?
Good morning,
All
Asia.
right. Yes, right. So, good morning, everyone, and good evening, everyone. How are you? This is Filipina Wife Abroad with my husband, Chris. So tonight, we will have another live stream. It's another series of our live stream, and we welcome all to our show tonight. Chris, how are you? But before that, we're just gonna welcome Moises Jutay. Yes, thank you so much, Moises, and also our friend from Arabia, I guess. Is it Indian or Arabian? Hello, friend. Hello, friend. All right, so we got our foreign friend here. So welcome to our show. This is Filipino Wife Abroad. I hope that you already connected to my show and to my channel. And I want to introduce, of course, my husband, my partner, my co-host for tonight, Chris. Welcome, Chris.
Hi. Thanks for having me again.
Yeah, that's right. So anything to say for today is Friday night in America.
It is Friday night. And
Yes.
So we've been planning the last few hours on the topic tonight to keep you entertained and hopefully enjoy a little bit of time together. I think we've got some new features we're going to be introducing tonight. See how the
Yeah.
technology works. Whoop! Somebody just entered.
Of course, Momsy Vlogs. So we have our clap, clap, clap there.
Oh.
This is funny. It is very hot. Right?
Oh, okay.
Yes, right, Momsy Vlogs. That is Claire. So, Claire, can you hear our applause, our welcome? So, good day to Chris and to Pinky. Super like the topic. Yeah. So she's listening right now, and yeah, she's liking the thumbnail, the title.
Yeah.
So welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. This is another new series of our talk today, our podcast tonight. And I hope that everyone is really doing well. And I hope that you're going to enjoy this topic tonight. So before we start, Chris. Yeah.
Somebody.
Hello, Mary Rollin. Paris Vlogs. Good evening. So,
Oh,
you know
fine.
what? Can they hear that? Wow!
Yeah.
Even the sound effects.
Hey, we are getting high tech at Filipino Wife Abroad. Every show we're gonna add a new function and a new feature. So we've got about 2 weeks, about 4 more shows of upgrades planned. So you're gonna see improvements as we go along. So it should be a lot of fun as we bring each new addition into the podcast. So we were afraid to do everything at one time. So we are not.
Yeah,
So-
but there's nothing wrong with learning new things and especially technology. And I trust him, always trust him. So he'll just gonna put everything there, and he will just settle everything there. So I will just use whatever he can give me tonight. Hello, me, Amore 897. Welcome to Filipino Wife Abroad podcast for tonight. So by the way, our topic today, where I think
All right, we'll go into the topic.
Yeah. So are there some more things for you to discuss and to tell me?
I don't need.
That is really a really beautiful name, Beautylicious Kitchen.
Yeah.
Welcome, friend. Welcome to Filipino Wife Abroad. I remember this girl. Oh my gosh, like 5 months ago. The last live that I did with Beautylicious I was in a billiard room. And also for Caro, for Family Vlogs. Hello, friend, to Caro Efer. Yeah, welcome, friend, welcome. I hope that you guys connect each other. Although that these days it's not really that hard. It's not easy for everyone to, but I hope that you guys are gonna enjoy the show tonight. Yeah.
Well, let's jump into it, Pinky. So,
really?
What is the topic as we're going through? So,
what are you going to introduce?
Well, I'm doing that right now. So, I'm bringing you into.
Sorry, guys. I'm just only carried away, by your presence tonight, because this is just a very exciting topic today. Because this is our lives, and this is our married life here in America. So, we gotta share with you guys our experiences, our milestones, our achievements, our accomplishments in 1 year of our marriage, together in the U.S.
Okay, so starting off, what is your biggest accomplishment? What was your biggest part? What did you do first? What was the big thing that was a big thing to you?
Yeah, I think most of our guests tonight are married, so I think they can relate to this. But then, we are a newlywed couple. So especially me everything is really new to me here in the U.S. Many of the things that I have experienced here in the U.S. is just brand new. So first off most importantly, I got my green card. Green.
It really is green, by the way. It's just a card that's green with her picture on it. So
yes, right. So I got my green card, which is very, very important. Why do we talk about the green card? Is it a big deal?
You said before we came up here that everybody coming to the U.S. makes a big deal about the green card.
Super big deal.
So
yeah, even before I got married, before even I met Chris, every Filipino, and I think, other foreigners, non-American people, like when they say that they would come to U.S., they would say that, hey, I should have, your green card. And if you go to the U.S., the first thing that they ask is like, do you have your green card already? So what is the function of green card anyway?
It allows you to work.
Guys, if you have your green card, many of you know that it allows you to work.
Legally in the U.S. Now, there's 30 million people working in the U.S. illegally. It doesn't mean you can't get a job, but it means you're just illegal doing it.
So are there any limits of job that this person could get?
No. Outside of something super sensitive in the government, they are wide open. Any job, anywhere, from working as a fast food clerk to being a president of a company.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, but fortunately, I didn't work until today. I have a part-time job, but, what is the function of this green card is, for you to work here in the U.S. legally, and I will work for how long? I could use this card.
It's a 2-year card, conditional 2-year card, and then we've got to apply to remove the restrictions in a few months.
Oh, what is it, a pink card?
I don't know what a pink card is.
The pink card?
Yeah,
in the
I'm not
Philippines,
sure.
The pink card, as far as I know, pink card is, oh, wait a minute. Oh, there's a very important thing.
All right.
For Beautylicious.
Well, then,
she got monetized. Hello, Kuya Dons. Hello, Beautylicious Kitchen. Wow, I'm so happy for you because the first time that I met this channel, she was like around 50. I mean, she got like 50, around 50 subscribers. You know? Yeah, and also Kuya Dons. Hello, Kuya Dons. All right, so please connect each other and let's move on. So I got my 2-year green card here, but I did not use it. But it's fine. So for now, I get a. It's a really big deal for me. It is really my biggest milestone here in the U.S. I can really use it. I can really go everywhere I want legally. I can work anytime legally. All right. So, and after 2 years, what's gonna happen to me?
Well, then we'll apply for a 10-year card, and which won't have any condition. It won't be conditional. And in a year after applying for the 10-year card, you can apply for citizenship if you so choose.
I see. So after my 2 years of this green card, guys, I will have my 10 years. So we are still in the process of that. All right. So anyway, Beautylicious Kitchen, you are welcome, and I'm really happy for you. Good job. Really, you got monetized because of your effort and your effort alone. All right. So you work hard for that. Please take care of your channel. All right. So we are so happy to hear that you finally got monetized. So let's move on to another milestone of of my stay here in the U.S. Very important, major milestone that I have achieved here. Apart from my green card, which is very important, guys, I also got my social security number. First of all, is social security number very important?
Super
because
important.
Because in the Philippines, well, it's not.
It's not. Yeah, so the Social Security card is super important. It has the Social Security number. It does two things primarily. It gives you a tax ID number so you can file your taxes. Because if you don't file your taxes, whether you're a Filipino or an American or illegal or legal, they will throw you in jail for not filing taxes. They want their money. And it allows you to collect on my Social Security benefits as a retirement at when you turn 65. So it's your pension, and you want your pension on top of paying taxes. Most importantly for me, we have it's a massive tax write-off being married, and so your Social Security number is worth like $25,000 a year to us financially. So.
Okay, you know what May Amore said? May Amore said, "Oh my Lord, you guys are all spoken in dollar in here." Mamya, nosebleed ako neto. So you remember nosebleed? Like when Filipino says like nosebleed, when someone is speaking English and oh, nosebleed. You know why? I told you one time.
Yeah, you did, but I don't remember.
All right, so anyway, mi amore, just, because I'm married an American, here we gotta. And he's my co-host.
And most importantly, she told me to never learn the languages in the Philippines.
Yes,
because when she's saying bad things about me, she doesn't want me to know.
That's right.
So she gets on the phone with her family and she says horrible things about me and then smiles at me. And I think she's saying wonderful things. So we're all happy.
I don't really encourage him to learn, Ilonggo or, my language. All right. So, hello. Welcome to Filipino Wife Abroad podcast tonight. I think, how to pronounce like Kong. I think that is, it's either Thai or Vietnamese. I think it's Vietnamese. Yes. All right. So.
All right. Getting on to some more exciting stuff. So, what's next on
Social
your
Security number, by the way. I think in the Philippines, it's not compulsory.
It's very compulsory, or you will be thrown in jail if you don't pay your taxes.
Oh my gosh. What is this? Filipino. Mom C vlogs about our SSN, there are still some employers and companies do not get for Social Security of their workers. Well, anyway. It's political.
All right. I will just tell you need to have it in the U.S.
So in the U.S., it's very important for you to have it. So especially that I am a foreign wife, I must have it like 100.
And it is just Pinky being here in the U.S. is worth 1.25 million pesos in reduced tax burden to me.
Uh-huh.
So by having a social security number. So it's like Pinky having a full-time job from a financial perspective.
So Mumsy Vlog said, I love USA.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Wait, this is very interesting,
Okay,
very
well, go
interesting
ahead.
comment. Nagpasakop na lang tayo sa USA for more opportunities because we were invade or what colonized by Americans. So
Okay.
she hoped that we would, be colonized totally or more until today, so we could have more opportunities. Oh, this is so bad. What's your comment about that?
Well, my comment is if you come to the U.S., you might actually think that the U.S. was colonized by the Philippines. So there are way more Filipinos in the U.S. than there are Americans in the Philippines.
So that's why Kuya Don said, "Oh yeah,
everywhere.
if we are colonized until today, he could have finished his school early because he's still studying, even though he's already around 30 in his 30s. So he could have more opportunities." So
That's
does it
true.
sound good?
Yeah.
But it sounds so negative for us because we are colonized.
Well, everybody in the U.S. was colonized too. I mean, they fought against the British. So everybody's colonized.
So thank you so much, Mia Mora. She's watching our videos. All right,
All right.
let's move on for social security number.
All right. So
and
a little bit more light.
Yeah, a little bit light because the first two actually were really major happening in my life here. So let's move to kind of entertaining, experience here. And it was in 1 year of my stay here, I experienced like cooking for his coworkers. Yes. So how did it happen? Oh, tropical Tim in the Philippines. He's American who is living in the Philippines right now. And I think, Tim, your wife is here in the U.S. I remember that she came here. It was, I think her daughter's wedding. I remember. And the last video of Tim, tropical Tim in the Philippines, is in Makati.
Oh,
So,
love Makati.
Yeah, yes, right. Makati boy, Tim. All right.
Yeah,
so,
Makati boy.
Yeah.
So-
Filipinos colonized USA. Okay. So let's move on. So it was my first time to cook for his coworkers. What was the occasion at the time? Why did I cook for your coworkers at the time?
Well, we had a.
Why did I do that?
Well, there were several parties, and the company I was working for before the company we had now, we were a very social group before COVID, and we were always having food and get-togethers at work and parties at outside of work. So we were very, very close group. So when Pinky came here, she cooked for a lot of us, and they were very excited. It was a very international group. We had people from about 50 countries. So and we cooked different foods, and it was really cool. And Pinky brought some Philippine flavor to it.
And actually, it was really a real pressure to me at the time because I know that Americans really tried. Not all Americans have tried Filipino foods, but I trust him because he kept going to the Philippines. He kept coming back. So, he told me just one day to prepare for his coworkers. Did you demand me like what menu or what kind of foods
No, I
did you have?
didn't. No,
I already
but
forgot.
my coworkers did. So they
And-
asked.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. So, by the way, welcome to big shout out to your wife here in Texas, Tim. All right. So, in the Philippines, a couple of pro DJ. Thank you, Tim. All right. So, anyway, at the time, I was a little bit confident at the time because I didn't. Anyway, more stories about that. But I was very confident and so excited to prepare food for his coworkers. And, I just only prepared just pure Filipino food. Like what? Bihon? Like what? Adobo? This kind of thing.
Well, yeah, the people didn't normally get that in the
But good thing because he did not actually demand like you have to prepare American foods, So of course I did my best. So are you curious like what I prepared? Of course, the very famous bihon. Did I prepare bihon?
You did. That was requested. So
No. I think the bihon was on the next topic.
No, you did bihon.
No. What I prepared was for Bisaya humba.
Yeah, she hadn't cooked any Filipino food for me in a long time.
Intentionally, I prepared, humba and adobo.
So did we have somebody come in?
Yeah, I think he is from Indonesia or Thailand. What is that?
Kong's been here. Sorry,
yeah,
Kong.
Kong. Yes, right. Yeah. Hello, Kong. All right. Hello to our. Yeah, that is the perks of marrying Filipina, Sir Chris.
Yeah, so she quit cooking. No, she doesn't cook any Filipino food for me after the.
There's a story about that.
The fried rice debacle of 2019.
Anyway.
So.
Okay, that is different. That's a different story. Hello, Rachel Bisaya. This is already her second visit here with you.
Wow.
All right, so going back, what I prepared was intentionally I made humba and adobo because, guys, there is a difference between the two. I love actually humba better than adobo. I learned cooking. What is this? Humba when I was in Mindanao. So I learned to cook it. Of course, I researched. I really looked for the best video to teach me like to make really, really delicious adobo and humba. Yeah, humba is the best. I think so. It's sweet but guess what, Kuya Don? Here it is. He brought the food. He picked it up. I prepared the food, and it was already lunchtime. Okay. So, yeah, and he sent me pictures. And what was the first food that they... and also sweet and sour. Okay. So, what was the first dish that they finished eating at a time?
I don't recall.
But anyway, as far as I remember that. They finished eating humba. Bisaya!
Yeah, we had...
Cebuano.
But we had food from like 50 different countries spread apart, and yours went very quickly. It was well received. So she hadn't cooked since.
Yeah.
So it's been like 11 months, and that was that.
Tim is he's been saying the Philippines.
The lumpia,
for
I
years.
really like her lumpia, and she won't cook it for me.
Come on.
You won't cook lumpia.
Tim. I'm sorry, Chris.
Yeah, you won't.
I'm gonna betray you.
Go ahead.
Tim, actually, he does not like it. So
I do too, like lumpia.
No.
The spring rolls. I love spring rolls.
I prepared, but you did not eat or even tried it.
That's not true. I did eat it.
Yeah.
I did try it.
Yes,
They
right.
went in for people at work too.
Yeah. So Tim said I can't roll lumpia. Really? Can't roll them. Thai, they always unravel on me. Oh my, can you roll? I think you gotta do that. Tim did.
Yeah, apparently I'm gonna have to. If I want lumpia, I have to make it myself. So that's
Hello,
kind of the
Rachel,
rules.
Kuya Don said. All right, so that's all. I experienced cooking for his coworker, and it turned out really, really fun for me, and it was really exciting because they liked it. So the next experience that that happened in my life here was attending an American house party. Yeah, American house party was just only seen on TV, an American movie. So that is just, what I know about a house party. And I experienced it firsthand. So I was invited. He was invited, so he brought me. So we went there and we bought of course, I really love this, bringing, only in the movie. Hello, Nobu-chan from Japan. Konnichiwa. Hello, friend.
Konnichiwa.
Hello, friend. Welcome to our channel, Filipino Wife Abroad. All right, so guys, please connect each other and please be careful. Please leave really wonderful comments. So for them, for these people to go back to your houses as well. All right, so let's go back to visiting for the first time, an American house. And we brought this wine, and it was my first time. And it was very exciting. At the same time, I was actually nervous because, your friends were really nice people. They were very accommodating, very friendly Americans. So we went there, and what really amazed me is the host prepared kind of wine tasting activity. Like she prepared three. Yeah, ding dong. Yeah, ding dong in the Philippines is a kind of peanut
Okay.
peanut snack, something like that. Okay. Yes. Anyway, going back. So
Uh,
we came in and we were asked like to try or to choose. We got a guess like which wine was the most expensive among those three. So to make the story short, did we win?
you guessed right, but there was a lot of people who guessed. But there was about 70 people there. But you actually, without
No,
ever
but
trying,
I
but
was
you
one of
actually
them.
guessed.
Like, yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
I
you
did. I
actually
did
guessed
it.
correctly.
Yes.
But it was the difference between a $10 bottle of wine and a $300 bottle of wine.
Yes, Rachel. Yes, of course, Rachel. I think I already went to your house, and yes. All right. So don't worry. I'm just gonna check out later each of you guys later after this.
So I'm definitely want to apologize if we're not streaming well. We do have a high-speed internet connection here, and for whatever reason, the last 2 weekends, it's just not. We seem to be having some problems on our buffering. So I guess I got to call the internet.
No, just
people.
because the connection cannot really contain, the
Energy.
overexcitement here.
It could
It's
be
so
that could be it.
overwhelming.
That could be it.
Yeah, our energy.
Yeah.
Cannot
Yeah.
just. So it's lagging. All right. So
Yeah.
yeah, just so embarrassing. Sorry guys. Are we lagging?
Yeah, we're lagging, but I guess I'm gonna call the cable company and complain because
Or
it's
maybe just-
it's super high. It's 150 megabits.
Anyway, I think buffering
So-
is really happening to all. Even to Tim in the Philippines, he has experienced it and he understands. And even the
yeah.
rest of the friends.
Okay, so getting back to your wine, that's when you discovered you liked wine.
What is that? Next time, just serve MD20. What is that? MD20.
Mad Dog 2020.
What's that? What's that? Mad Dog 2020.
Mad Dog is what very poor college students and hobos drink. It's a horrific pure grain alcohol that you can buy for like 100 pesos a bottle. So it's we used to mix it with Hawaiian punch.
Oh, that is.
And whatever else we could find and serve it up when we were in
Mad
college.
Dog 2020.
Mad Dog 2020, yeah.
So can
You
we
will
try
never
it?
have Mad Dog 2020.
Why
no.
not? For college? Only for college people?
It would destroy the lining of your stomach.
Oh, I see. Oh, by the way, we don't have any Korean friends here, but I think it is the same, with Korean students. Especially if you're a freshman, like when you enter university, you gotta drink. The senior students give you this very strange kind of drink that they, spit, beer, everything. They just mix it there, and you gotta drink it as a freshman.
Yeah, well, this didn't have
that-
spear beer. No, this had Hawaiian punch and any alcohol left over that people
Mixed.
could. They just threw it
my
in there and called it, jungle juice at the time, and it was you had to have the Hawaiian
I
punch in there.
experienced it. Hey Tim, I experienced it when I was in college. When I joined fraternity, sorority in my college years. Don, Kuya Don's, this is in Mindanao. Yeah, I experienced this when I joined a fraternity, and they let me drink that. Like very strange.
Well, no, I don't know if you had Mad
my
Dog
gosh,
2020.
I threw up.
Yeah,
All
that
right,
would make
so-
you throw up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's move on.
All right. So when Pinky moved to the U.S.
No,
what?
hold on.
What?
Another
What?
house that I visited. We visited we visited one of the American, American guy from Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah, he is
Emiliano.
Emiliano.
Shout out
to
Emiliano if he's
Emiliano, hope you're
online.
watching. And anyway, so we went there, and he's single. No, he was alone there. And I brought bihon. And intentionally, I prepared bihon at a time because they were from work, and I assumed that everyone was really hungry, from work because they went to that house directly. So I brought 2 trays of bihon, really a lot, and intentionally I cook a lot so they could really bring home, for leftover Filipino thing, dog. What is this? Dog.
Doggy bag.
Doggy bag. Oh my goodness. So doggy bag. So yeah, I did it. Oh, they enjoyed and they ate a lot because everyone was really hungry, especially the men. All right, so that's all.
Yeah. Yeah, so Pinky, we were on a good run at house parties and socializing before COVID, and COVID really shut us down. But
Yeah.
okay, so when we first moved to the Philippines, I was living in an apartment. It was just myself, and um,
No, it's just
my
no.
landlord, the people who actually bought the apartment complex were Filipino, and I was living there before they bought the complex. And they were the wife was near Pinky's hometown, and they became very very good friends very rapidly. So you want to talk about the next thing you did that was unique?
Oh yeah, because the owner of the apartment was also a Filipino, and they're a couple, and amazingly they are from my own city too. In Rojas City, and so one day she actually invited me to go somewhere, and it was my first time to experience the garage sale. So the garage sale. I think in the Philippines we also have a garage sale, but very rare to see that. I have not experienced that in the Philippines, but I heard that. As far as I know, we only have a garage sale if, like, let's say, I remember one time there was a garage sale I heard when a family went to the U.S. and it was abrupt. And they needed to dispose, all their stuffs in their house, so they have the garage sale. So that was just the first and the last, yeah, experience that I heard. Well, but here I experienced at the time we went to a garage sale, and I was really, really enjoying that moment because many stuffs, they are secondhand, but looks brand new and very, very cheap.
Yeah, yeah. So her first garage sale, she was so excited
So
when she
why
came back,
why
and
are
she
there
said
so many garage sales
there are
here in
garage
the
sales
US?
everywhere. And COVID shut them down, but people always overbuy, and they have
Hey,
a bunch of stuff in their house
Ah,
they want to get rid of.
yeah. Yes,
So
right. The 15th marks, what is that?
7 months of lockdown. I feel for you, Tropical Tim, in the Philippines. We hear from Pinky's family, and we've been in lockdown. I've been working from home for the last 7 months, and it's not like the Philippines, but it's driving me nuts, and I can get out. So really horrible. And we've got spikes where we are in Indiana right now. This is horrible time. We are at our peak COVID cases, and it's where I'm working had 9 new cases yesterday.
Yesterday.
And Indiana as a whole is starting to spike really bad. In this area, we are at our peak. So it's 7 months into it, and we have more cases. We have like 5 times more cases than we had a month ago. And I think if the schools open back up, and maybe they shouldn't have.
Also extended deployment during my naval career.
Oh yeah, it's like being on a
Retired,
ship.
retired
Navy. Yeah.
He looks happy in the Philippines.
Well, I would be happy in the Philippines too. Someday I'll join you, Tim.
Yeah, Tim. Yeah.
So-
He's gonna retire. All right. So going back, it was my first experience garage sale, but because of lockdown, I saw just only one house that have that. That is doing that has a garage sale. All right. So I wanna do that again. Okay. So.
All right. So we've got a video out there on this. I'm not sure we want to touch on it and spend more time recently. So it's experiencing picking apples and a corn maze. Something a Pinky said all Filipinas wanted to do was go to pick apples. So any comments before we move on?
That's all. I already posted one video there. So Tim said he's just suffocated.
Yeah, so Tim's mentioning the face mask. And so we've been watching the videos coming back on the face mask. That really kind of blows us away because we're not seeing that anyplace else.
I saw him he has his, face shield and sunglasses.
Yeah. So it's tough enough wearing the face mask, but that shield just looks like it's stifling in that heat and then the humidity.
Yes, right. So I had my recent video about the apple picking and also the corn maze. It was, I included it here. It's just one of, my milestone because as a Filipino, we don't have that in the Philippines. We don't have cornfield. Like here, it's just endless cornfield. Even right now in this
Yeah, that we
season,
do.
like cornfield is everywhere. All right. So, but I'm not really that excited for the apple picking anymore because I already have my own apple in my front yard. So that's it. But first experience is always really fun. Okay. So the apple picking and the corn maze. Bad that I missed doing this pumpkin patch, but not really that exciting. I think I already mentioned that in my video.
Yeah, I keep telling Pinky we've got to go find the most sincere pumpkin patch
I'm not.
and be
I'm
there
not
on
interested.
Halloween to be, and preparing for the great pumpkin, and she just doesn't get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So apparently the great pumpkin does not visit the Philippines.
Yes. Goodbye, good dawn. So thank you for dropping by today. All right. So garage sales can be okay, and you can find great deals if you know how to haggle. Yeah. I'm good at haggling, but at the time I just couldn't haggle because I didn't know, Tim, which one is cheap or expensive in the U.S. I'm not sure because it was my first time, and I was just observing, and I was just following my friend. All right, so that's all about about the apple picking experience. So what else? What are the other experience that I have here? We
Oh.
got a new friend tonight. Hello to everyone. Give you a thumbs up. Thank you so much. MRG 1965. Yeah, ringing a doorbell. All right. I am so excited for the winter vlog. Yes, right. Very soon. Very soon. Okay. So let's move on. After I picked apples and experiencing the corn maze, it was really scary for the corn maze though. Yeah. And of course, after the fall season, because this is my second fall season experience. After that, we started to, experience. I mean, it was the beginning of the winter season. Of course, when winter comes, we got to, buy, of course, proper clothes for that. So it was my first experience too.
By winter clothes, and that was a chore. She really struggled understanding why she needed a winter coat that
Yeah.
thick and that heavy.
Yes, yes, yes. I
And,
refused at the time. Like, no, 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 no. Don't spend too much.
yeah,
Don't. Never, never, never go
yeah.
shop.
And then the moment the snow hit and it got super cold and she had these really heavy multiple winter coats, then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
she was this epiphany and she's like, "Oh, okay, I get it
Yeah, yeah,
now."
yeah. Yeah, right. And Tim, you know what? Really, I just really refuse to have. I mean, refuse that I would, get some winter clothes when he bought, some for me.
Yeah.
And imagine, Tim, we were in Illinois.
Yeah, we were right outside of Chicago and it was about to get
Yeah.
real cold real quick.
Yes.
So,
So
but
it was my
we made
first
it.
time. Yeah, we made it. And I was very thankful. Just like what again?
Yeah, so that snow hit a week after we got our
Super
coals.
Hallelujah.
And
Oh my
she was
God.
like, "Oh my God, thank God I've got this."
So it was my first time to wear winter clothes, and I took selfie and I sent it to my friend. I was too excited, and it was kind of medicine to me because it was terribly cold. I was dying, and I worried a lot that I would die. This is terribly cold. I can't explain. So thanks for buying me some. One more time. That's all. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Okay, now let's move on. After winter season came, and after that, a very important thing is we purchased our condo in the Philippines. It's also one of the really, really major milestones in our lives or our stay here. So we bought condo in Iloilo or in the Philippines. Why did we buy condo?
So, Mom C vlog back?
Oh, Mom C is always there.
Yeah, she was back.
Oh yeah,
She popped back up.
yeah. Mom C is very, very busy.
So, you wanted a place to stay on vacation, so
Wisconsin. Hey Tim, you know what?
yeah.
I think was it last Friday? We talk about the states that I would have to visit here in the U.S. and we talk about Wisconsin. It's just a little bit of your state. So I suggest you bundle up during a Midwest winter.
You
Is it
bet.
true?
Yes. Well, you were up there. You felt it. So, and what do you know about Wisconsin? What are the colors?
Ah, yes, yes, yes. I'm sorry. Yeah, Tim, really? So my sister-in-law is there, and I saw this house, yellow and green, in Kentucky. We passed by that house. It's really attractive, and I said, "Oh, that's really attractive house." I think that is the most unique house, and in that village in Kentucky, we passed by. And I said, "What is that house like? Why is that house? I mean, the different, okay, the most strange, like yellow and green, and yeah."
Yeah, it's Green Bay
Maybe the
Packers.
owner is from Wisconsin.
Yeah, the owner's from
What is it, Tim,
Wisconsin. So
again?
it's the
Baseball?
no, it's football. It's the Packers, and they're
Yeah,
doing very well this year.
football, yeah.
So
Yeah. Okay, where are you from in the Philippines? Tim, I'm from Iloilo City. Iloilo. I hope that you are familiar with that. All right, so let's move on to. No. Why did we buy condo in the Philippines?
well, why did we buy? Because you said you wanted a condo. I
No!
remember right.
You're embarrassing me here.
Well, then what's your reason that we bought a condo?
Don't believe him. Okay, rewind. Cut off. Direct. This is not.
All right, so why did we buy it? You give them your reason. I know why I bought it.
No. We bought a condo because actually he said that he would like to retire in the Philippines in 3 years. Hello, new men outdoors. Yeah, welcome to Filipina Wife Abroad podcast. And his first time, but we would like to welcome you very warmly. All right, a house in Kentucky with Packer colors.
Yes, a house in Kentucky with Packer colors.
Yeah.
So any house that's not red or blue in Kentucky stands out, and the Packers really
Packers.
stand out.
I see.
So-
Packers. Okay, so we bought that condo, which we're gonna have the condo in 2021. Yeah, that's gonna be next year. So we have that because he's gonna retire hopefully. All right,
Someday.
in 3 years. So, we bought a house, the condo. So why did we mention that? Because another milestone is what?
We had to go to the consulate to finalize some paperwork. So we drove to Chicago, which was an hour away, and we went into the consulate, which was a big deal. So
Yes. Because the company was asking kind of document which we could not provide because we're here. So we were just advised to go to the consulate, and it was really a big deal for me in 1 year. It's an achievement because, well, you're Filipino and you're surrounded by these foreigners, by Americans around you, and you're going to, the Filipino territory, okay? So when we went there, it was winter.
it was winter.
And gosh, I think we got lost at the time.
We did not get lost.
Oh, you did.
We did not. It's right along the Lake Michigan. We
So, and I don't know because you were driving. We were buffering. So moving on, and we finally saw this. What is that? The consulate, and I went there. Wow! Clap! Applause for the embassy, Philippine embassy, right?
It's consulate.
Consulate. Yeah. Applause to the consulate. Philippine consulate in Chicago. Shout out. They really did very, very well.
So thank you, Tropical Tem, for stopping by. So we really enjoyed your comments and enjoyed the dialogue. So, and appreciated the fact that you appreciated that there was a Green Bay Packer house in Kentucky.
Yes, right. So, okay. Thank you, Tim. All right, so that's it. We found the consulate, and really salute to the staff of Philippine consulate. They did a really great job. It was fast.
It was really fast.
It was
It's
really fast.
the only fast government
I
office
was
ever.
surprised.
So they had us in and out in 15 minutes, and we were amazed.
Well, I think that's the job, and especially at the time, like there were just very few people. I think there were just only
Yeah,
few
we went
spots.
up at my lunchtime. So I left lunch, I left work, and picked you up. We went and did it, and came back, and nobody knew I was gone.
Yeah, so that is just one of the milestones that I had here in the U.S. Going to the consulate in Chicago. Hello, my friend. Thank you, live. That's Japanese. Yeah, heading to my talipapa to pick up some items before the afternoon rains roll in. Nice to see you and best of luck, your Alice. We'll see you again soon. Yes, thank you, Tim. You know, Talipapa,
I don't know what
I told
talipapa
you,
is.
when we go to and we live in the Philippines, peace to all. Ingat sila lahat, walang katapat. Ooh. Okay, talipapa is like when we live in the Philippines, and if you want fresh stuffs, fresh fruits and vegetables and fish, we go to talipapa. Kind of wet public market.
All right,
Right,
what
which
market?
is smaller than
Yeah, you
that.
could have said that.
Okay. So,
All
okay, thank you so much for everyone for dropping by tonight. So let's move on. And after that, very importantly, I think this is one of very important milestones in my life and major is meeting my in-laws. Mga bayaw ko, nakaharap ko sila finally at a time. And I met them, of course, my mother-in-law and also his siblings. I met all of them. I'm so thankful for them at the time because they welcomed me very, very, very warmly. They were so warm to me and they were so nice. They were really nice and kind people. And most importantly, they gave us like really awesome gifts. I enjoyed it. Yeah, in fact, I used, all of them. When I made my fresh tomato sauce here, I used, my sister-in-law's kitchenwares and I really enjoyed it. Really nice. And we had a very expensive wine from Julie and Kitty. It's really nice.
And there's a
people.
video on that. You opening up a bottle of champagne for the first time.
Yeah, so I met meeting your in-laws is very, very important as foreign wife here. Wherever you are, meeting your in-laws is very important. First impression is very important. So I hope that they like me. I hope that I did well. I hope that they were I don't need to impress them. So what do you think of their opinion about me? The world is listening.
They loved you. They adored you. So
What?
they were.
And I feel. Hallelujah. Why your hallelujah is short? So that's how I feel.
That's how
okay?
she felt.
Yeah.
So
Sige, we'll knock your door mamaya. Oh yeah. All right, so that's all. I met them and we had just small party. We ate there. It was really wonderful. And it's so American mood at the time. I really enjoyed it. But I felt very, very comfortable, with them. It was my first time to meet my in-laws. But I felt like we had met for so many years, very comfortable.
But you had been talking to them online for quite some time.
No, just one of them, Sandy and Kenny.
Well, it's Sandy and Kenny and
Yes,
Jerry and
right.
Diane you had talked to.
But I really appreciate these people that they really met me. They're from different states and they really made effort just to meet me.
You met all of them before the marriage online.
Exactly. So all of them, I met them. I'm so thankful.
Yeah.
So I hope that, they could really watch this and yeah. Anyway, I love them. Really. I feel lucky to meet, of course, Abel family. Yes. So, oops, almost forgot. Yeah, thumbs up. Tim is learning Filipino style.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. I still haven't gotten it down.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. What's thumbs up?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Okay.
Yeah,
Thumbs
anyway,
up. All right.
so let's move on. Thank you, Tim. So, after I met my in-laws, what else? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It is also it was my first time to experience the Black Friday sale. So what is a Black Friday sale?
Well, it's the sales after Thanksgiving. So it's the last Friday of the month of November. There's massive sales throughout the entire U.S. in preparation for Christmas. So everything's on sale. And stores are open around the clock from Thursday night till Sunday.
Mm-hmm. And at the time, it was not actually really exciting for me because just sale is sale. But when we went there, I was, I was really surprised. There was really, really long line, very long line. And the people were going there like so early, before the store opens. And is that normal, like every year?
Yeah, of course it's normal. It won't be this year because of COVID, but you stood in line. We we waited outside to get into Kohl's for an hour before they opened
So
up.
since it is locked down this day, so what do you think gonna be the setup?
I'm
of
not
these
sure what I
stores?
think a lot of it's going to be online. If
Oh, that's really horrible.
yeah,
Well,
so
I saw, but here's another thing. We had our Black Friday sale, in Kentucky last year, and there was very long line, and I noticed that actually there were just very few Americans at the time. So I think 80% was foreigners. I mean,
well, it could have been where we were. So
huh?
it just where we were. The Americans were all at Walmart. We didn't go to Walmart. So
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah.
ask you about it. Like,
no, but there
why?
was some stuff.
There were so many Indians, especially
Well,
Indians
I
at
don't
the
know.
time. Mm. No, I just, I'm Filipino, and there were some Indians, and
Well, it just
I
if
think
we
there
had
were
gone
so
to
many
Walmart.
Indians in Kentucky.
Well, there's a lot of Indians everywhere, Pinky. There's a lot of people from
Okay,
India.
okay. All right, so let's move on. So it was my first experience, or first time experiencing the Black Friday sale in America. And after that, another milestone in my life is, yes, I created my YouTube channel.
There you go.
So do you happen to remember why I created my YouTube?
She created her YouTube channel because she wanted to reach out to her family and show her life in America and that everything was okay. And to be honest, she had been doing this on Facebook for years and years and years and lots of live. And we had just gotten back from New York, and we probably did 5 hours of live on Facebook. And somebody mentioned to you, why are you doing it for free on Facebook when you can get paid on YouTube?
Yeah, shout out to teacher not Gladys, teacher Gladys. She told me, why not go to YouTube
Yeah.
since you can monetize it. And, I just ignored her. I wasted my time and I wasted, my content.
Yeah, there was massive content from
Yeah.
Vegas, from New York, from all our trips in the Philippines. Didn't care, and so you just started playing around with YouTube. We knew nothing about YouTube, absolutely nothing.
Yes.
So we still know very little. But
And when we started, when we made that channel, we didn't have an idea that we could get monetized.
well, we knew we could get monetized. We didn't know what that
really?
meant. Well, that's what Gladys told you. Quit giving it away for free.
Oh my God! No, what I mean is the requirements. How to
Oh
get
yeah, we didn't know
monetized.
anything about
Yeah.
it. We thought we'd get a check on the first day of a
Yes,
couple cents.
yeah,
so.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was a big
Yes, Rachel
surprise.
Bisaya. Tim is in the Philippines. He is married to a Filipina, and his vlog is all about the Philippines, and he does this virtual walk through the places in Manila, and he was even in Tondo, Manila. Believe it or not, he did go into Tondo. So that's it. Well, going back to the YouTube channel, so we got monetized. So mainly, guys, I made my YouTube channel just to let my family, especially my family, of course, see how I live here, my experiences here in the U.S. And it started from the snow at a time, so like it was very exciting to experience first snow.
So what's crazy is that snow video is our second. We've made more. The second most
Highest?
amount of money we've made
Second highest.
is that snow video, which was the first video she posted. It's only 3 minutes, and it didn't even have that many views compared to everybody else. But the payback is incredibly high. So that is number 2 moneymaker for us. And when you posted it, we never dreamt that it would make us any money. Not that there's very much money in YouTube.
Hello, Life of a Genie. Hello, welcome to Filipino Wife Abroad podcast. All right, so we are about to, of course, end in 7 minutes. But going back again to that snow, guys. So don't ignore or don't just what is this? Take your videos for granted. They are earning when you get monetized. All of your videos from the beginning.
Well, you can. All of a sudden, that one from the beginning. Look,
They'll
there's
make
not a
money.
lot of money, but the fact that it's made more money than all the other videos that you
Well, it's
posted except
augmenting,
one.
you know.
You know, and it continues every week to gain momentum.
Send until
You
you make
know.
up like a buck, okay?
Yeah, so it's made more than $1.
Exactly.
And so we're hoping that in 10 years from now, it may be enough to buy a haircut.
See? Basta
So-
Ilongga, guapa.
Ah.
So, Ginny is Ilongga, I guess. Rachel is Cebuana. Who's Bisaya, you know. All right. So, anyway, so let's move on to, that was the time, making up. Or, Crescendo com Derek. Hi, my friends. Hello, May. Hello, May. Lori Vlog. Please connect to May Lori Vlog. She is content creator, influencer. You must see, her vlogs. Really, really awesome. She's gonna teach you the tips how to grow your channel fast. All right, so welcome, May Lori Vlog, and also to Crescendo. I think it's Spanish. Yeah, Crescendo. Hyper Light. Thank you so much, friend. All right, so let's move on to creating channel is really, really important. So for me, I think that is really one of the major milestones that I made in my life, or that I had in my life, having my YouTube channel. And I'm thankful, and I'm still enjoying until now, okay? Hello, Mallory. Rachel is going there. All right, so let's move on. After creating my YouTube channel, and that was a time because I was so overwhelmed, with the comments. I was so overwhelmed with the views of my friends and my families. And there, I started to make more videos, and I started to share more of the experiences I had here in the U.S., especially when it was my first time to experience the Thanksgiving. So this November is going to be my second time experience here, and I'm so excited to try it again, especially that I'm going to make the turkey. So it was my first time to try turkey, because we don't have that in the Philippines, okay? So we don't, really my first time to try turkey. So it was my first time to try turkey, made by my sister-in-law. She's really awesome chef. Mega shout out to you, Julie and Kenny. This couple is really wonderful, and I really appreciate the effort of this couple.
So how was their turkey as a whole? Your first turkey, you would give it what grade? What rating?
At a time, I was giving them 8.5.
Wow, 8.5 is high on the pinky scale.
Yeah, it was my first time to try stuffing. Definitely, we don't have that in the Philippines. So I said, "What is stuffing?" Stuff. Stuff.
All right,
stuffing.
so now I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
So, that was the Kenny Julie recipe for a turkey, but over Christmas, you tried the Chris recipe for a turkey.
Yeah, so Thanksgiving, it was my first time to try or to eat others, turkey, maybe others, but next month, Christmas came, and he made the first turkey. It was my first time to assist making turkey.
Yeah, so we rotate holiday dinners between my brother and myself. We're two of the better cooks in the family. So his wife and my brother cook, and then I'll cook, and Pinky.
Yes, they're taking turn.
But the reality is that when I cook, there's a bigger crowd. And no offense to Kenny and Julie, but
I love you, Kenny and.
But they know it's true. So the turkey. So tell them about the turkey that we had for Christmas.
So it was my first time to assist my husband, and I saw how he prepared it, because he was really bragging, how he makes a turkey, and I saw how he prepared it. It was very, it was complicated for me, and there were so many ingredients that were not really familiar with me a lot. So I am curious to learn it. So what is the sound effect that is really good for you?
Well, how did it taste?
It was really fantastic.
So how would you rate
it
the
was
Chris
wonderful.
turkey? There we go. Guys, and this is our time's about up, and we wanted to end on a really high note. the best turkey ever.
The best turkey ever?
Ever?
To be honest?
To be
I'm
honest?
just gonna give you, I love you, husband. So you're
Yeah.
10.
I'm a 10. There we go. And that's why you marry, just so you can hear those things.
No.
So it's the same thing my mother says.
What?
That
You're
it's
the
the
best
best. It's
son.
the best son. Yeah. As long as my other brothers aren't around, I'm always the best. So I have no idea what she tells them when
So
they're
it
around.
was my first time to to see how turkey is prepared, because when my sister-in-law was preparing the turkey.
She wouldn't let you see, would she?
No, it's not that. It's just it's what is it? Etiquette. Okay, it's an etiquette. Don't bother someone or anyone who is preparing in a kitchen. All right, so thank you so much, guys. Tonight, I hope that you guys enjoyed, of course, our topic tonight. There are still a lot of of things to talk about.